Oh, I was cutting it fine there, guys. Literally sat down at 59 past. Sorry guys, I was looking for one of the clips for my green screen, but I never managed to find it. You guys can't even see me. Hello, good evening. How is everyone? I don't know who... That's better. A couple of people can't catch the stream today, that sucks. Hope you enjoyed the replay, but G-Snap says hi to all the replay viewers. I'm not sure if the replay viewers can see the comments, can't they? Yeah, I don't know what I did with one of the clips on my green screen, but you guys can't really tell, can you? No, surprisingly working alright considering it's not strapped up properly. G'day S, how are you? Just S, spins me out. One letter name. First of all, hello to the post-stream viewers. I've been talking about you, but I haven't actually greeted you. G'day Chevy, g'day Ead, g'day Anonymous, g'day Pete, g'day G-Snap, and g'day S. I wonder if S is short for like Sam or something. G'day Patty, how are you? So, I'm sorry, did I miss 1 or 2 days this week? So you know how like I've always talked about daily vlogging, and I tell you guys, the reason I daily vlog is because I need the rhythm and I need the consistency. Well, that's what I've broken at the moment. So I've lost the consistency, and what happens is I can't just skip one day and then carry on. I've skipped a couple of days and then I lose that consistency, and now the channel is suffering because I haven't got my routine in check at the moment. G'day Ryan, how are you? 20% off I think at Korean Pet Central at the moment for extreme fish food. So you can buy it online and get it shipped Australia wide, I'm pretty sure. G'day Chevy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 20% off, that would probably be the cheapest extreme fish food in Australia at the moment, I believe. Totally just making up my own rules here, but I'd be fairly sure, unless like some store's having some sort of clearance of old stock or something. So I need to order this timber, or not order, buy the timber for this 5-foot rack, but it might not be for another week or two. It's the wife's birthday next week. A couple little more gadgets I want to indulge on with my money. Hopefully she's not listening. But I've bought her main present. I just want to get a couple more I was going to say gonads. She's already got 2 gonads. She doesn't need any more. Well, she's got 4 because she's got a son and a husband. So she's got 4 gonads. G'day Steve, how are you? I haven't shared the vids. Let's go to AFK. G'day Melissa if you're watching. Let's mute this tab. Mute. Everyone's having a sale. Is there a reason? Red scats is a brackish fish, eh? Oh. The shop around the corner from me's got red scats on sale. What else they got? Is archerfish a brackish fish? I'm pretty sure they are. They've got archerfish, they've got red scats. What else really flickers my bean? Got a few grunters which I don't even know what they are. Bard grunter and butler's grunter. I don't know what they are. Yeah, I think I really want archerfish, but I'm afraid the groper will just end up eating the archerfish, won't they? Won't it? I'm gonna Google it. Oh, I didn't even. So I went on Facebook to share the stream, and I got carried away. I didn't even share the stream. I looked at a fish sale. How loud is the keyboard for you guys? I really should think about using a quieter keyboard when streaming. Or can you guys not hear it at all? The camera's right in the way of the top of the search bar, so I'm not even going to the page I wanted to. I'm slowly getting used to the keyboard with the missing letters. It still spins me out because I know what letters they are if I stop and think about it. And like, I don't even look at the keyboard half the time I'm typing, and then all of a sudden I must look at it more than I realise because I struggle to type. Most of you have probably seen it, but if you haven't, my keyboard's got a hipster keyboard with arrows on the keypad. Groper will eat most eventually. Yeah. What about target fish? Nanochromis, I don't even know what that is. What's a target fish? I didn't even make the post. I went to the page. Post. Alright, what are we doing? Target fish. Do you guys want to come see target fish? Oh, display captures all the way over there. Right. No. Property. Oh, I know what's happened. I've got my display cranked as one screen, so it thinks that the resolution of my display is the whole bloody screen. Then if we bring that one down there, and then we go to Google. Right, transition. Now we're at Google, guys. If you haven't seen Google, well, actually we're at Firefox, which is powered by Google. I don't know. What was I looking up? Target fish. Maybe we'll just I know these fish, terrapin. Are they in Australia? How big do they get? 14 inches. Aggression high. Brackish tolerance. Does that mean that they can go as high as that? Because isn't 1.2 like a saltwater aquarium? Can you guys can't see, my head's in the way. See that there? How it says brackish tolerance? I've seen these before somewhere. Can you get them, Ryan? I never really... I'm sponsored by a store that can get me brackish fish, and I didn't even consider messaging them. I should lean on my sponsors more, hey Ryan. The worst I can say is no. I still think archery fish would be better. Well, I feel like archer fish will actually be worse as far as holding their own against the... they're just so cool. I've actually seen one like spray the water at the food like that. If I got them, I would have to put like a food plate like up sideways, put a bit of glass up that I can print or like push bloodworms, and you put the bloodworms on the glass and they squirt up at the glass. John loves a good expensive fish. I'm gonna have to Google that one. You've got me there. Oh yeah, they're like what do you call it? Victorian, are they? Man, that took a bit to get out. Is that river there? I don't know. My place is very well. Republic of the Congo. That's Victorian cichlids, isn't it? I'd love to do a aquarium store tour, like around Australia. I think one day it'd be cool to just like drive around Australia and do aquarium shop tours, like for the channel as well. It'd be cool videos, cool holiday. Maybe when I get long service leave. Then I'd have to decide, do I buy a van or use the tent. The tent is quick, but I don't know if it's quick enough to be setting it up every night. Jesse, what did you miss? We've just been talking about fish. We start off with target fish, which is an interesting one, and then I was saying how I'd like some archer fish because I'm looking for something that'll be nice in some brackish water, you know. And then John said he wants to get these guys, little they look Victorian. The Congo African. They've got that that red belly of a Victorian. Extreme road trip. Extreme road trip. I wonder how many like YouTube subscribers I could like stop in and say hi to if I did a trip as well. Maybe I could like set it up where I get a shitload of little tubs of extreme fish food from Korean Pet Central and do like a sponsored Australia-wide tour delivering samples of extreme to fellow subscribers. Yeah, sounds like Ryan is willing to sponsor it. G'day collaboration. I think there's one thing that, if you've been watching for years, one thing you guys will really appreciate. When I first started talking about Extreme, I was actually worried about the availability of it in Australia, and I started talking about it because I wanted to feed it, and then the way I saw it, like if a product grows in popularity and people are talking about it, there's more chance of it sticking around in the country. And like, look, 2 years later, 3 years later, I don't know how many years, long time later, and like my YouTube channel is sponsored by the importer of the food that I was trying to push forward before any affiliations. And so far, since so like what happened is I ran out of Extreme, and like since making that friendship, like I've never run out of Extreme fish food, and like that's pretty cool considering the last 10 years Extreme has been up and down in the country. And I think that's why I think that's what it needs to grow in popularity, is to just be available like 12 months of the year, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, how has well, I think technically the company is called like Extreme Aquatic Fish Foods Australia. How have they managed to stay stocked and not run out in the last 2 years? That's insane. Like, and like I have been on the phone to them and spoke about like how long it takes to get here, and they've done well. I have to say. Your first stop on the road could be Alice Springs. Yeah, definitely right in the middle, aren't you? I don't know what way I would go. Let's have a gander. Come on. Alright, so Alice Springs, there we are. The Gap. Is that where you are, John? I don't know what way I would go. Like, what way do people go? Do people just go like there? Oh, you guys can't see that because my noggin's in the way. Yeah. People like go along there and down that way, along the South Australian coast. Where's the Nullarbor? Everyone talks about driving the Nullarbor. Is that just like... How much of this is like uninhabited? What's it like when you drive through here? Like, how long do you go? Is this like farm property, or is this just like nothing? Desert? I guess John's the best person to answer that question. South Australia's got some water going on, eh? Look at all the water. Has South Australia got the most water, you reckon? Like WA, we got nothing compared to that. Like, to me, the Swan River's big. Look at the size of the Swan River. You can't even see it. And then look at the size of this shit in South Australia. I've never really looked at Australia like this. How many cichlids are in this lake? Lake Torrens. It's a saltwater lake. No cichlids in that one. How is that saltwater when it's so inland? How far inland is that? I'm gobsmacked at how much water there is here. Can you see to the other side? That says national park. Does this mean like no one lives out there? I hope people are going to answer in the comments, because I'm so confused. Horizon Pets is the importer. How many businesses have you got, Ryan? Yeah, build the demand, supply will come. North side. Can't see it, John. Maybe I'll have to type it in. Oh, so like, I was way too far out, wasn't I? So like, it looks like suburbia, kinda. It's not as like the middle of fucking nowhere as I expected. I guess it is. It's a little bit of something in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I get that's not a big town, is it? It looked big in that first photo. Now I'm realizing that's about the size of the suburb that I live in, if not smaller. Paddy's moving to Adelaide at the end of the month. Paddy, investigate the water for me. This is going to be like the most expensive courier service in Australia. Just to drop off some extreme food. That krill flake is amazing, but I actually grind up the krill flake and I put it in the pellets, and so like when you drop the pellets in, the flakes stuck to the pellets. Salt pans. Oh, so was I on salt pans, not rivers before? I don't know. Oh, I get it now. You got. Oh, yes. I said I don't know how there's that much salt inland. There's bloody salt lakes everywhere around the world, isn't there? Look, there's water here. Lake Mackay. Just go there, John. Go there and catch some fish. How far is that? Directions from there. We could not calculate directions. That means that you cannot access this bad boy here, can you? Is there no roads? There's got to be a road. Maybe that Aboriginal land? Yeah, well, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, it's better to do it now than later, because what I did is I built my fish room and then started YouTube, and I've regretted that to this day that I didn't start the channel before I built the room. So, to be honest, John, I think like you're the hardest one to visit. Is there anyone? Unless we're like, because it's not even like you can go across from there, eh? You got to go up or down. Is that true, John? Can you go left? I want to go left. So for John, he has to travel 600 miles up or down to go anywhere, I believe. Can you get... How do you get to Queensland, John? I'm concerned for your location. Do you have to go all the way up and around? Let's go to Longreach. Hang on, no. Ah. Whoops. I was meant to press Queensland. No, I want Queensland, please. Queens Park, WA. Fair dinkum. You gotta go 300 years backwards to go forwards. That is Lake McKay is a dry lake. Damn. Can you get to Lake McKay, but the dry lake? Oh, Taters Day, you caught alive. I'm good, how are you? I'm guessing yes means you can get to the lake. A very long motorbike ride straight across. And then you probably get in trouble for riding across some indigenous land or something. I'm going for motorbike ride in the morning. My wife told me to go motorbike riding. I grasped that opportunity and go at any chance because I know that with a child it's going to get rarer. So, welcome to my Google Maps, guys. Alright, so I didn't really think of the fact that it's going to be what's on the screen, but just so all the love hearts is riding spots. Oh, I think one love heart might be a friend's house. Yeah. That's my mate Gaz's house. That's a riding spot, but yeah, so love hearts are riding spots. The star, what's the star? Oh, there's a story to tell here. If you guys remember, my bike broke down. It fouled a plug like last year. It was actually the wettest recorded day of the year. My bike broke down where that star is. I hit it in the bush and walked by foot back to where this, no, yeah, back to this heart here, or one of these two hearts, and drove the car back and got the bike out of the bush. No, you need a permit to go there with very good reason. What's the reason? Yeah, so when people comment on my old videos, Patty, I like watch them sometimes, unless it's like the Nautilus 2700 versus the Sun 5000 or whatever it is. I hate that video because I hate that filter. But what's this one? Oh, that's a riding spot, but that doesn't have a love heart because I don't like it. I'm gonna go here soon. I'm giving away all my riding spots, but I don't think there's anybody in WA that rides bikes watching right now. Who knows? The dog's gone psycho. This apparently... Hang on, where are we? Oh no, this is where my bike broke down. That star is where my car was parked, I think. And then that's where my bike was. It was on the other side of the road, but one of those two. And then, so I live like over here somewhere. Tomorrow I'm going riding at that one there. It's literally like the furthest love heart on the map. Obviously this one right in the city, center of the city, isn't... But let's delete that. How do you delete? Can you delete it? How do you delete it? Holy Toledo, flaming Toledo. Removing, there we go. That would have been work. I don't have to go to site anymore because now I sit on a computer and draw. This one here, guessing also work. So that makes no sense. Oh, I know whose house that is. Save again. That's someone's house. We'll save that. Sorry, I haven't. It's Aboriginal land, yeah, I thought so. I presume so, I didn't think so. There's a difference. So I don't know what this spot is here. Peckering Brook Road. So the problem I've got with my riding spots is I haven't labelled them. So like that love heart there, I can't recall it. So there's a chance that I just saw something on Facebook about someone mentioning it, so I put a heart there. And the problem with that is, yeah, I don't remember. So these three spots here are pretty much all the same. I'm pretty sure like so this is the spot I went last weekend, and I'm 99% sure we were riding at the same area that we go when I go to this spot here, but like seeing how close they are, I'm not surprised. This is my favourite spot, but it's also like check it out. It's like it's 100, an hour and 10 minutes from my house, and with current fuel prices, that's very expensive. This one here, if you're from Western Australia and you know Mundaring's Powerline track, so that Mundaring Powerline's track pretty much goes all the way. I don't think it comes up to this one. Yarra Road. Oh, that sounds familiar. Anyway, there's a little bit of water. So, do you want to talk about fish in Western Australia? A lot of you probably don't know. So if you come up here, I'll tell you a little story about a fish. So can't remember what the suburb's called. So it's a golf course. What's the golf course called? We're looking for a golf course, guys. I'll tell you a story about a golf course. Is it near Lansdowne? Balladura, that rings a bell. Bennett Springs. Is there a golf course here? Altone, that's it. Altone Golf Course. So, see this water here? Some Jewfish, we'll call him a Jewfish, some idiot threw some Braziliensis, pearl cichlids, in this here, said lake here. Yeah, how do I just get rid of that? Let me drop a pin, mate. Alright, so we got a pin there. So this guy, like 2003 to 6 or some shit, I don't know, many moons ago, drops the Braziliensis cichlids in this water here. It's been mapped back. I used to follow this a little bit. I haven't over the last few years. Some Jewfish drops the things, pearl cichlids in this lake here. There's another, I think, I can't remember exactly if it's that big one. There's one that's like more accessible from the road. It must be that one. Anyway, all I remember is it was Altone Golf Course. Might have been closer to Altone Road here. Someone in the comments might know. Anyway, so they drop pearl cichlids in here. Now, according to this map, that water isn't connected to anything around it. But somehow, those cichlids ended up down here, Lord Street area. Lord Street's like really known for cichlid fishing. I'm actually on like a feral fish catchers page, which feral fish like ruin life, and legally we're not allowed to catch them. I've always wanted to do like feral fish catching videos, but it's a bit risky. there's people doing feral fish catching like properly, and I'm trying to get involved with them, but I keep commenting on their YouTube shit and they don't reply to me. So anyway, the cichlids end up in like this bit here somewhere. Next minute, over like 10 years, they've come down here, cruising down here. I'm not 100% sure how far they are now. The last time I heard, I'm pretty sure they're in the mainlands area. So like they've come down and then they're in the brackish water, starting to head towards the salt water. And they've actually adapted. They're living in our winter conditions. They're living in our salt. They're living in some crazy shit, you know. I'm sure there's plenty of stories like that everywhere else in the world. Obviously we've got koi carp, which are all through the Swan River as well. I'm not 100% sure how far they come down, but I think there's like a Gosnells Lake or something. Maybe that. Mary Carroll Park. I know there's like bulk koi in Gosnells somewhere. Or maybe it's Wright Lake. Who knows? Yeah. I should just go down like here, Munster and that, and get the fishing rod out. I need to make those little balls. They're like bread and like stuff, and you cook them. If I search carp fishing bait. Boilies. Yeah, boilies. How to DIY. Let's look at DIY. Unfortunately, I don't want to watch your YouTube videos, but we'll look at this recipe here. I need to buy a new fishing rod as well. I just want like a little kid's one to take to the park. It says cookware. We don't want a cookware checklist. We just want dried dog food. I got that. Soy flour. I've probably got flour. I've got eggs. I've got oil. I don't have crushed pineapple. 1 teaspoon. That's not much. Blend it all up. I actually want to get a blender that's like for not humans. Flour, soy, mix them together. Go back to the blender, crack 4 eggs. Oil, pineapple, blend ingredients and make sure it comes smooth. Pour into bowl. Spatula to stir. Slowly add the dry. A nice dough consistency, so roll it. Oh, you gotta boil them. Take your pot and fill. I guess that's why they're called boilies. Package your boilies. I don't understand. Do you need like a... How do you put the boilie onto the hook? Do I just send it for the... What's the word? Hell of it. I don't know. Do I just send it and video it? Do you reckon I'll get in trouble? That, so do you drop that through the boilie? Let's we'll turn the sound off here. Shout outs to fishing tutorials. Oh, good night, Paddy. The golf course where I grew up had a similar issue. 1,000 eels in the dam. Apparently. Oh, Taylorsdale and John have got the red yearly. That's crazy, been with me for a year. That's awesome. G-Snap throws bait out, corn out on the hook. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. This looks like a pain in the ass. You have to do this every time you want to... Can you just put a boilie on the hook? So do you do that every single boilie? Surely not. It really would help with the sound, wouldn't it? So, how do you put the next one on? Oh, you push that through. Do you reckon I do it, guys? I really definitely think that audio would help, but I don't want to. I don't like saltwater fishing. Freshwater fishing, I'm so intrigued by it. I don't know why. I think maybe because I can relate to freshwater fishing more because I keep freshwater fish. But, or maybe just the fact that I've never done it. What's this guy doing? Is he putting boilies out that aren't attached to any fishing line to get them keen, or? Maybe I should try with corn. We'll go with G-Snap's idea first. What's he doing? Why is he putting the bait out with no line attached to it? Or I could just go fishing with bread, couldn't I? Can't eat anything. I'm so confused. Chumming, he's chumming. Chumming. Oh, so like get them on the bait to make them keen to come for it. They get like the stuff without the hook, and then by the time they get to your hook, they're like nailing it. Is this guy gonna put a hook on it? What's that? Is that a float? Oh, what the hell? What's going on here? The bait. I guess it's kind of like Burley Hay, but a bit more official. Freshwater fishing is a waste of time, they aren't worth eating. Yeah, I guess you're right. My grunter's been, oh not grunter, groper, he's been getting jewfish for dinner. Lucky bastard. So this guy's like principle seems to be have the food around your bait, so then the food lures them and then they grab the bait, they grab your bait last. That's better. How to fish with corn. That's what G Snap was talking about. That's not corn. Do you have... So he must take a needle fishing with him. So I need to get one of these fishing needles and make these hooks. You can definitely tell I'm not a fisherman. Yeah, so I've got a father-in-law and a father who's into fishing. Both of them got boats, and I just don't have the time of day for it, really. I don't know, I'll go with them, like, if we... I've been up to, like, a fishing town, like, 2 hours away, and been fishing with the father-in-law, and I enjoyed that, but I can't be bothered fishing locally. It's too fished out and I get bored. At least when you go to like a fishing town, it's like you can't even drop the hook to the bottom of the water and there's a fish on the hook. That's fun. I feel like this guy's doing everything the complicated way. He's trying to get the views by the fancy shit. Can you just thread the corn onto the hook? I feel like those 2 bits of corn on the actual hook would do the same thing. He's got these baskets of that's like aquaponics fish food, eh? Looks very familiar. Do you put a sinker? There he goes, wasting the bait again. He's got a lot of corn. I thought corn was going to be the cheap option. This guy's going to town with the corn. But then, like, if you put too much corn out there, like, your corn is 1 corn of the rest of the corn, and, like, less percentage of your corn getting eaten. Is that a thing? I guess fish don't stop eating, really, do they? They go to town. We've all seen it in our fish tanks. Alright, so if I do this, I'm just going to hook corn straight to the hook. I'm not building fish food. I'm going to throw corn in the water and then put some corn on my hook. I should put my camera under the water. This little bad boy. What fish is that? It's got a red tail. Is that a red tail catfish? I want to know what fish he catches now. He's got to catch... Oh, are you serious? You can't post a video and not catch a fish. it's a little bit of red tail, but it's not a red tail, is it? So like, my friend's brother is right into his fishing. He actually goes like and sits. There's a place called Eshed. It's where the river meets the ocean, and yeah, he sits there like goes there when he finishes work. He's a chef at like 12 o'clock at night, and then he'll sit there till like 5 in the morning trying to catch these fish, and he gets them. He gets like these big jewfish, like the size of him kind of thing. Now I'm gonna have to turn this video off because I'm just watching these dudes fish while I'm meant to be live streaming. Alright, well, I need to get a new fishing rod because I accidentally snapped my little one in half. Chumming with corn works. How much is corn? Corn's cheap, like I'm not denying that, but let's so like 1 kg corn. We'll go Coles. $2.70 a kilo. We're not gonna oh, you guys can't see. $2.70 a kilo. I guess like you're not gonna break the bank chumming, are you? Do you reckon I prefer like a wholesome mix for the chum and then the corn for the bait? Mix it up, you know? Don't use cream corn. If I couldn't have koi fish, I'd be tempted to go, what do you call it? Fancy goldfish. I know they probably won't survive the winter, but it'd be cool to have like monster fancies instead of just like monster comets. I would think about going something like trying to think of something that'll survive winter and summer. You could go rainbow trout through the winter in your pond and then eat them. I really want to do rainbow trout and eat them one day. Can you do a barramundi pond, or will the pond get too cold for barramundi? They'll probably just kill each other as well, wouldn't they? Yeah, I don't know. If I couldn't have koi, I'd probably go more of a farming fish than a display fish. Massive school of rosy barbs. That'd be cool. It'd be expensive, but by the time you get enough to make it look full, well, not full, but make it look like a school. This is my desktop background, guys. That's a tree. The background's actually like, hang on, okay. Oh, there you go. That's annoying, it moves it. I can't move it. The background's one picture, you get the idea. It's quite hard to find like 5000 by 1080 backgrounds. Old mate on TikTok has a pond of rosy barbs. Who's that? Is that mate.
You always try.
Shouldn't go on TikTok. It's a gateway into not finishing the stream. If I scroll down a bit through my comments, he would have commented. He always comments. Aquatic Dreams. Is that Aquatic Dreams? Rhubarb Pond? I wouldn't be surprised. Did I get the rat roof down? No, I didn't. It's still just chilling up there. Oh yeah, 30,000 litre tank fella. I honestly wouldn't mind picking up the phone, having a chin wag with him. Can't remember his name. Like his real name. That 30,000 litre tank is cool. Be interesting to know what his power bill is. He's probably done a TikTok on it. The videos really don't do it justice. Hey, like, it doesn't look 30,000 litres in the video, and like 30,000 litres is double the size of my koi pond. But then in saying that, my koi pond doesn't look 15,000 litres in videos. He's got a Gemini too, I think. Holden Gemini. That is what I mean. So I think so. If you the flower horn that is in his display tank, I'm not 100%, but I believe that fish is actually a distant relative of my fish. So like, I sold a fish to someone, he bred it, and then he sent a load of fry over east, and yeah, I think that flower horn that he's got in that 30,000 litre tank is actually related to my flower horns. Hi. What are you doing? Come here. Huh? Oh, look, it's Cooper. Say hi. Hey, who's that on the screen? How do I make? Ready? If you have a seat. Look, who's that? Look there. Who's that? It's probably a bit overwhelming for him. He just saw Mum. Where's Mum? Where's Mum? Alright, that's how Cooper is. He's already got 2 teeth and he's on to his 3rd, and he's not quite 6 months old. I'm no baby expert, but I think that's a lot of teeth for his age. What have I done? How do I minimise that? Queensland wouldn't take much. Yeah, he's got that room sealed. Happy birthday to Cooper's mum. Yes, that is in not many days. I don't remember what date it is, guys. I think it's Good Friday. It's either Good Friday or Saturday, Easter Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's Good Friday. I'll tell you guys, I've actually ordered a birthday present and I've done express shipping, but Australia's completely cooked at the moment and I don't know if it's going to get here. So I might have to do the old receipt in a card and then a small present. We'll see. Anyway guys, I might call it. I'm actually a bit hot. Computer throws off some heat and like under my desk gets quite warm. And I have to turn the aircon off because it blows the green screen and you get more of this here. Oh, Taters Day with the super chat. Amazing, thank you. 100 DKK, I don't know what that is. What's DKK? Just as we're about to head out. DKK. I've never even heard of that. Danish crone. Oh wow. Thanks Tatersdale, you really didn't have to do that. That's awesome. Works out to $20 Australian if anybody's playing at home. I wasn't expecting that. Looks like you guys are having a bit of a rough year on the old currency rate. Is that to do with all the war? Hope that comes back up for you. Oh, it's not that much down, is it? 20, that's 22. Down like 10% on the Australian dollar. 10% since February, but you've even got a tater as your display picture. Tater. I've never heard of a Danish krone. I live under a rock, don't I guys? I don't even know currency of the world. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. My coffee cup's empty. Who are we calling Henry? Who are you calling Henry? Oh, that's right. The groper's name's Henry. For anyone playing at home. The fish's been named now, so we can't get rid of it. Wife names the fish, it's in the house for life. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bit of a random one. I hope you enjoyed my lesson about the pearl cichlid. I don't know how much of it is 100% true. I did research on that like 3 or 4 years ago, so that's what I was trying to jog my memory of. Hopefully we'll get the 2-foot rack started next week. One of the main reasons I want to get the rack done is because it's going to spark off a big shed cleanup, and I really just want to be able to move around in there. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and when it stops snowing I'm going, oh, I wish it was snowing here. I kind of don't, but I kind of do. I want to ride a snow sled one day. But anyway guys, peace out.